So, good morning. So, the first step in this project is to train the models, right? So, first we will start exploring the data set. Our train folder contains around 43 folders. Each represents a different class. The range of the folder is from 0 to 42. With the help of OS module, we iterate over all the classes and append images and their respective labels in the data and label lists. So here on the screen is the PIL library is used to open the image content into the array. So Jai, can you scroll down? Yeah, a bit more. Okay. So finally, we have stored all the images and their labels into lists that are data and labels. We need to convert the list into NumPy array for feeding to the model. To shape the data is three. What was that? Where's the data model? Jai. Printing. Okay. So the shape of the data is 39209, 30, 30, and 3, which means that there are around 39,209 images of size 30 by 30 pixels, and the last 3 means that the data contains the colored images, that is RGB values. With Skircline package, we will use the train_test_split method to split the training and testing data. From the cares.utils package, we will use the categories method to convert the labels present in the Y-train and the t_test into one hot encoding. The step 2 will be the building of CNN models. So here we have compiled the model with the Adam optimizer, which performs well, and loss is category_cross-trophy because we have multiple classes to categorize. Yeah, this is the model. So the step 3 will be training and evaluating the models. After building the model, we then train the model using the model.fit method. I tried the batch size with 32 and 64. Our model performed better with the 64 batch size, and after 15 epoch, and the accuracy was stable. Yeah. So then we did an accuracy test using the Matplotlib. Our model got around 95% of accuracy on the training dataset. With Matplotlib, we plot the graph for the accuracy and the loss. So now the last step for us is to test our model with the test dataset. Our dataset contains a test folder, and in the test CSV file, we have the details related to image path and their respective class labels. We extract the image path and label using Panda. Then to predict the model, we have to resize our images to 30 by 30 pixels and make a NumPy array containing all image data, all image data. From Scully.metrics, we import the accuracy_score and observe how our model predict the actual labels. Then we achieve a 95% accuracy in this model. So these were the 4 steps we performed for the model and data sets.
Okay.
Can you start with the GUI?
Hi. My task was to make a GUI for this particular data application that we have made. So for graphical user interface, we have used the traffic sign GUI toolkit, which is included in Python, which is known as Tincter. So Tincter is a GUI toolkit that is basically standard Python library. And so we have imported the Tincter file here. And now then we have imported the NumPy. Then we have our model, which was Keras model, and we load the model here, and this is our trained model file where we have trained the model for our traffic classification. So in this file, we have loaded the trained models using Keras, and then we have built the GUI for uploading an image and a button to use to classify which you have selected and which image it is that needs to be classified by our system. So here there are some different dictionaries of the label. So they are basically, these labels are there which indicates the particular uh, image like traffic signs that are we have initialized. So here we initialize the GUI. So this is basically top means we have to initialize the GUI in the top most area of our graphical user interface. Then we have 800 by 600 image size. This is our title. That will be the traffic sign classification. Here we will now add a button and all that fancy things. So this was the basic. This is the basic like GUI style that we have opted for. So now let me run the project and show you the output. Okay. So here is the GUI. We will upload an image that we need to classify. So here we have made a test folder which contains the different signs that we need to classify from here. So we can select any one of these. And you can, as you can see, it gave us the 30 kilometer per hour speed limit, which is 100% accuracy. Now let's test an different image. So as you can see here, this is a general caution sign, and it also performed very quickly and with 100% accuracy. So this was our project, and thank you.
And the link to the GitHub is in the description below.